Assalamu alaikum dear students. Our today's topic is frequency diagrams. Today we will discuss a histogram. See, frequency diagrams relate to diagrammatic presentation of frequency distribution. In such series, values of a variable repeat themselves number of times. That is, different values of a variable happen to occur different number of times. For example, correspond, corresponding to the range of marks between 40 to 50, there are 50 students, and corresponding to the range of marks between 50 to 60, there are 40 students, and corresponding to the range of marks between 60 to 70, there are 20 students, and so on. These are three important forms of there are three important forms of frequency diagrams. uh, Number one is histogram, number two is polygon, number three is ogive. Now we will discuss histogram. A histogram is a graphical presentation of a frequency distribution of a continuous series. While constructing a histogram, values of the variable are shown on the x-axis, and while constructing histogram, values of the variable are shown on the x-axis and their frequencies on the y-axis. See, frequencies corresponding to different class intervals are shown by rectangles. The width of the rectangles are according to the width of the corresponding class interval. The width of the rectangle are according to the width of the corresponding class intervals, and height of the rectangles is in proportion to the frequencies of the class intervals. Different rectangles meet each other from left to right. If the data are in the form of an inclusive series, these are first converted into exclusive series. It may be noted that histograms are different from bar diagrams because these are two-dimensional diagrams. Both length and breadth of the rectangles are considered for the purpose of a comparison. Bar diagrams are only one-dimensional, while only length of the bar is considered for purpose of a comparison. And you must note down that histograms are drawn only when data are in the form of grouped frequency distribution, or when the data are in the form of frequency distribution of continuous series. Histograms are never drawn for a discrete variable or for a data set making a discrete series. See, if frequencies are expressed in terms of percentage in the distribution, then the same are shown as percentage on the graph instead of the number of items. Histograms of frequency distribution are of two types. Number one is histograms of equal class intervals, and number two is histogram of unequal class intervals. See, histograms of equal class intervals. Histograms of equal class intervals are those which are based on the data with equal class intervals. A series with equal class intervals would make a histogram including rectangles of equal width. Length of the rectangles would be different in proportion to the frequencies of the class intervals. Now for illustration, this table shows number of students of a college corresponding to different range of marks in statistics. Now, the table shows the number of students of a college corresponding to different range of marks in statistics. Now, presented the information in the form of histogram. Now, now you can see that the number of students corresponding different range of mark statistics. This is the histogram of equal class intervals. The x-axis shows marks and y-axis shows number of students. You see, from 0 to 10 marks, the number of students is 5. It's shown here. From 10 to 20, the number of students is 10. From 20 to 30, the number of students is 15. From 30 to 40, number of students is 20. From 40 to 50, it is 12, and so on. So this is the histogram of equal class interval. This is the histogram of equal class intervals. In our next topic, we will discuss the histogram of unequal class intervals. Thank you very much.